Out of all the years I've ever known Belal, he never turns anything down. He doesn't care what it is. He shows up. I've been in the back with him in so many fights, and it's like there's a switch that Belal kicks on. It's like you see it in his eyes and his face, and I just got the chills thinking about that.
They're thinking, oh, David Carr, family of fighters. His dad's an Olympian. He's a national champion. You didn't wrestle in college. What makes you compete with him? I'm going to show you I can compete with him. I'm going to show you I can beat him.
They call me King David.
He's wrestling David Carr. He's got so much credentials. I'm telling you right now, Belal doesn't care who's in front of him. It doesn't matter. He's going. He's showing up.
David Carr, you said my name. I'm going to make you remember my name.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move at an RAF catch weight of 185 pounds. Let's bring him out. Please welcome former UFC bantamweight champion of the world from Chicago, Illinois, Belal Muhammad.
Necessary correction, he was a welterweight champion. Bantamweight wouldn't be big enough to step on there with David Carr. But the confidence is so important, Chael. Being a champion, a part of that is believing in yourself when no one else does. Belal believes himself, that's why he's here.
Some guys love to compete. Belal Muhammad goes into that category. They asked him at the press conference, why are you here? He said, because this young man said my name.
Incorrectly. Gotta point that out. He took that a little personally.
Nobody knows how to say blah, 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 blah. Nobody knows how to say
Belal
correctly.
Muhammad, it's not that hard. Belal Muhammad. I keep trying to help you, Chael.
Yeah, you're right. That isn't that hard.
It is easy. You're right. David Carr, real easy.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is his opponent, four-time All-American, two-time NCAA national champion. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed Real American Freestyle welterweight world champion, wrestling out of Canton, Ohio, King David Carr.
When your dad is an Olympic medalist, national champion at Iowa State, your fate is sealed. You're going to be on this mat, and David Carr has been a credit to the Carr name, Giuliani. He hasn't shirked the responsibility. He hasn't dodged the spotlight as he gives the belt and the crown to his dad.
When you talk about wrestling royalty, you are talking about the Carr family. And David Carr says, my success is because of my mom and my dad and the way that they have prepared me, my cardio, my diet, my laundry, my everything. His parents, his family, this is he comes from wrestling royalty. And I know how ready he is to be able to take on a former UFC world champion, Bully B. Remember the name, Belal Muhammad.
You better remember it. Some great guests here tonight. RAF welcomes toy guru and businessman Jeremy Padaware. Thank you so much for being part of the RAF family. Everybody here enjoying it tonight.
Look, guys, there's boxes that Belal checks, believe it or not. If this comes down to strength, if this comes down to conditioning, there's boxes that favor Belal. If this comes down to freestyle wrestling, I'm talking gut wrenches and leg laces, you're going to have a problem with David.
Early single leg. Belal turning out, only giving up two.
Smart because it avoids the parterre. It returns him to his feet.
Carr's showboating a little bit.
A big smile on Belal's face.
The weight class that used to be ran by Jordan Burroughs is now ran by David Carr, just for perspective. This is the top wrestler in America.
And what do we just see there? Balal going in for his own shot on David Carr.
Look at the explosiveness right into the single leg.
Reshot for David Carr, looking for that treetop.
Great balance from Belal Muhammad.
It really is.
High school, but nowhere near the level of David Carr, and he keeps trying to shoot.
Yeah, that's impressive.
It is very impressive. He needs to circle off here, though, so that he doesn't get pushed out again. Nicely done by Belal there.
As someone like Muhammad.
Beautiful setup to the double leg again.
That was nice.
Belal loves to work off the fence, even if his back is against it. So you can see we're making this transition and avoiding that out of bounds where we don't have a fence to hold you in. A little bit of a challenge so far. But again, he just avoided, or at least very short time, the parterre position.
Feinting the knee.
He's acting like he's going to kick him.
We have 6-0. 4 more, and we got ourselves a technical fall.
Got that shoe again. He goes back to that shoe, guys.
Yeah, it's easy to limp leg out of those things when you don't have the laces on in the MMA room, but different beast.
Oh, that might be 4, and that is it.
Oh, I thought they were out of bounds.
Technical fall, ladies and gentlemen, 10-0. At the start of period 2, and just if you were wanting to get other athletic skills, you can also do a backflip. Man.
Big up to Belal Muhammad for stepping in this fight, taking on the challenge against David Carr. Goes in for a low single.
Outgunned tonight. This is how he got it done. Beautiful head position.
Wasn't able to sprawl, wasn't able to get that leg back. He skies that heel, skies it up, gets that treetop there, right onto his back. Technical fall. 10-0, David Carr.
Well, Jazz will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute 31 seconds of period number 2, your final score 10-0. Technical fall. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, King David Carr.
David Carr got it done in front of his father. He's with Chael Sonnen now.
And still.
And still. Carr name continues.
King David.
That's a good one.
All right, studs, you had your fun. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Hey, this was awesome. Thank you guys.
Now, David, this match happened because you wanted it to happen. You came out, similar to a situation we're in right now. You looked in the audience, you called your shot. Who do you have your eye on next?
You know, I've been thinking about wrestling and who I want to go. Someone's on my mind, though. And you know what? I'm not done with these UFC guys. Kamaru Usman, it's time to come back to the mat. Wrestling's your background. Wrestling's your roots. You're Division II national champ. RAF, do you want Kamaru Usman? Come to RAF and face me, the king.
David, I'm gonna have a text message from Kamaru by the time I get back to my seat, and he's gonna ask me about the weight. So are you saying if Kamaru comes over here, you will do it at his weight, which is gonna be closer to 185?
Hey, buddy, you show up, I'm there. I don't care about the weight or anything. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that just might be next. Give it up for the champ and the king, David Carr.
Calling out another former UFC welterweight champion in Kamaru Usman. Right now, David Carr riding high. Talk about that smile, the confidence, the swagger that he has defending his title yet again. Every physical skill on display tonight.
Hey, Jimmy, I will watch Kamaru Usman versus David Carr. What do you think of that?
I will be here for it, for sure. Well, our title run is not over. That's right. Light heavyweight interim title